man. So look, man, we live, man. Another Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m. on ViaCJinterview 102 Jams. We got the Glorious Connect, man. We got ViaCJ, man. He got a hot track, man. He was the winner 7, man, of the Heat of the Week, man. I want y'all to check his track out real quick.
Fame, loyalty, artistry, content, freedom, honesty, love, music, art, change, wisdom, knowledge, new chapters. These the new chapters.
I said fuck all these weapons, and fuck my depression, fuck these recessions, and fuck the election. Learning my lessons and counting my blessings. Vibe dropping straight out of heaven. Top drop Ocean's 11. Why they got a question, even though they know heaven sent them. Fuck all these weapons, and fuck the recessions. I just be counting my blessings. Cause I'm a space kid astronaut. Whether or not I'm gon' pass it is not the question I'm asking. I'm asking when I'll get drafted. Making music till they asking like, who is he? Passing all these women like Drew Brees. Get up on my hoopty. I'm loyal to my city, not like Katie on some new teams. I put on for my family, cause we hanging on like shoestrings. Change my habits up and now it's feeling like a mood ring. Now it's feeling like a mood ring. Ha, I've been intellectual, I gotta get my dream on. It's me, my girl, $1 million bucks, I gotta put my team on. And when this shit starts getting tough, boy, who you gonna lean on? Fuck dreaming, never sleeping, making waves Katrina. I never took a pill, but now I'm limitless. However, my endeavor getting kills like it was finishing. Enlightened like the minister said you would only hit it, now you missing. Or you shed a couple tears every time you smell conditioner. I said fuck all these weapons, and fuck my depression, fuck these recessions, and fuck the election. Learning my lessons and counting my blessings. Vibe dropping straight out of heaven. Top drop Ocean's 11. Why they got a question, even though they know heaven sent them. Fuck all these weapons, and fuck the recessions. I just be counting my blessings. How the hell is my music unoriginal? My DNA is digital, my vision so peripheral. I don't waste no breath away, so write it like it's scriptural. Republican or liberal, the difference is so minimal. Cause as my power progressing, potentially deadly weapons possessing, so they gon' send on you checking the referendum. I'm scoring, I'm in the end zone, you boring, you in the friend zone, dreaming, snoring for that foreign motherfucker got froze. So I said fuck all these weapons, and fuck my depression, fuck these recessions, and fuck the election. Learning my lessons and counting my blessings. Vibe dropping straight out of heaven. Top drop Ocean's 11. Why they got a question, even though they know heaven sent them. Fuck all these weapons, and fuck the recessions. I just be counting my blessings.
Back live with it, man. That was ViaCJ with Weapons.
Yes.
Man, that was a hot track. Wait, so hold on, that was your first song?
I'm gonna be so honest, that was my first song I ever put out, like, for real.
It's crazy.
Oh, some OG?
For real, straight
Hey,
up.
man, that's what's up, man. Y'all give a round of applause, man. Show your love to that, man, because that was lit.
Much appreciated.
All right, man, so take me through that, man. How was your first experience?
Alright, so I guess I should just start, like, I'm just gonna tell you the story.
All right, just, hey, man,
All
inform
right.
us.
Alright, so I started off, I'm 18 years old right now, and I grew up in Connecticut. I'm 18, I moved down. Yeah, shout out UConn. Shout out to UConn, yeah, even though they lost. But, yeah, I graduated. I was like, you know what, I'm out, bounced, and me and my girl did distance for a while. Then I came down to Florida, and now we're both here. And then I started doing music.
Yeah.
I kind of stumbled into music by accident. Like, I just found a guy who knew the studio, and they had Joey Badass. Shout out to Studio 18. That's like,
hey, we be all up and through that, man. We be bringing artists up and through that too. So shout out Studio 18 for real.
Yeah, Studio 18 shows so much love, and I guess I copped 2 hours of studio time, and I didn't know what to expect, and I'm like, let me just write something. Like, let me scramble and try to make.
So was that your first time writing?
That was not my first time writing. That was my first time, like, in the studio. Like,
okay, and the whole
track,
scenery, like boom, I'm finna lay this out.
So nervous. I was so nervous, and then
that used to be the best time though. When you be nervous, sometimes you just gotta say it. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You just like.
That's literally what happened. Like, I was just in there just nervous, and I'm just like, let me just like try to just put something together. I had no clue what the song was gonna sound like, and I'm like, I walked out the studio like hot as shit, just like, oh my god, like, and I was like, wow, the track came out great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's my first track, so it's gonna be so hard to top that after.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Well,
like,
no, you just gotta keep going, man.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep going, man.
For sure.
How long have you been writing? Like, how long have you? I can't say how long have you loved music. We all love music, obviously. But how long you been writing?
I've been writing. I honestly been writing since probably like since like I was 15. Probably since I was like 15, yeah, and I'm like 18 now. So
Okay.
yeah, so probably a good 3 years, and I've just been going harder lately, obviously, because
You got
things
your
have been-
homeboys in the studio. Y'all got some beats together, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
that-
just
yeah.
like, man, let's just do this.
Exactly. Shout out Malachi at Studio 18, man. He's a great
Hey.
producer.
That's what's up, man. So look, where you get the name ViaCJ, man?
Yeah,
That's
like,
dope. I've never heard of nothing like that, man. ViaCJ. That's
I appreciate
lit.
that. I tried to get that effect, you know. What I
Okay.
mean? I tried to get that effect. I came
Alright.
up with the name basically like, you know, I'm a creator, so I do social media consulting
It's
for
like your tag
for
almost,
artists.
like.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
social media consulting for artists. I create videos. I do graphics. I do everything that's around music too. So
Okay.
not just the music. So I'm like, how can I brand myself so they know I'm not just music,
Right.
but they know I'm a creator? And I'm like, via. That word means by, like created via CJ. So I'm like,
Right.
via CJ. Like it clicked.
This
and I
is
was
me.
just like, yeah, by me.
Right.
Everything I put out was via CJ. And that's just kind of how I came with it.
Okay.
What you think, Lil? You like
That's some interesting. That's deep.
That's
Thank
deep,
you.
right?
That's
Thank you,
deep.
man.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
I
That's
see
creative.
it as like a real signature. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I
Thank
was
you so
vibing
much,
with it.
man. I'm so new to all
It
this.
seemed like you sacrificed a lot, man. You came from Connecticut, and you
Yeah.
said you accidentally got into music. So
Yeah.
do you feel like you sacrificed a lot moving all the way here to Florida, man?
Yeah, I did.
What you learned from that though?
I definitely learned that like the best things happen at the most unexpected times.
Absolutely.
And it's so hard to plan out what's gonna come next. Like for example, I played baseball my whole life, and I was like training. I'm thinking I'm gonna have this, college baseball career.
Right.
And I ended up landing an offer at a D3 school up
Right.
in Massachusetts called Anna Maria, and
Right.
I was like this close to signing, but I was just like, wait, I want to go to Florida. So I like said, nah, forget all that. Came down to Florida, and like I found the studio, and like all came to me. Like I was just being myself.
Okay.
Can I back you up on that? Because
For
I
sure.
used to hoop in college, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I did 3 years. And
Okay.
then I was on my senior year. And I had the option of staying at my school or coming here to Orlando. And I chose to come here to Orlando. And that was 1 year ago. And I stopped literally free money for all I knew was hooping all through my life. And
What position?
3-4.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
I see you. I
It's
see you.
whatever.
Yeah, you're a little versatile.
You know what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up.
So
Wow, that's good
that-
energy that you bring down. It's
I never heard a story similar to it since I've done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow.
what state did you play in?
Yeah, Florida. I'm
Oh,
from
you
Florida.
were in Florida.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Yeah,
I see.
man.
That's
My
what's
last
up.
school was in Jacksonville, my hometown too.
Okay.
So I left the crib, everything, and I just was like, you know what? Oh well. You know.
So
what
you
I'm
know what
saying?
that athlete life is.
It's
like.
called just. I know what the athlete like it, but it's really about pursuing your dreams. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
So
You might be on one dream and one path, and you so familiar with that path. But if you get a calling or a feeling, and you should really stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Because
so true.
it really can benefit you. But if you go to a new path, remember that you chose that path, so you got to create that path. So you can't just choose a path and just be like, well, I'm not finna do nothing, because then you just gonna end up being mad at yourself because you didn't get nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so true. Like I totally agree. Like you gotta make the path. And if anybody out here is watching this, maybe I can give them like a piece
Right.
of my story. Like one thing that I learned of creating this whole path is like do what you're good at, and anything you're bad at, just throw it out. Like
Right.
the world always tries to tell you like you're bad at this, you're bad at this. Like no, just do what you're good at. Forget
Mhm.
everything else. And that's kind of like how I flow now. And I just do what I'm good at.
So you haven't performed anywhere in Orlando, or have you?
I'm gonna tell you a secret right now.
What's
I've
that?
never performed ever.
So we gonna put you on show dope. Look, so we gonna hop you. We got a show for you, man, and we gonna put you on the stage, man. 'Cause
I'm
this track
excited.
needs to be heard, man.
I'm really excited. You know, the venue 578. Shout out to venue 578.
Shout out to
man.
Venue, man.
That's-
Venue be
that's
showing
awesome.
love. They show a lot of love to the local artists here in Orlando, man.
That means so much to me, man.
Yeah.
And just the way it all happened is just. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. We got a lot to cover, man. So if you could collab with anybody, who would you choose?
Oh, one person.
Everybody get that whoo.
all right. If I can collab with one person, like, this is tough. This is tough. If I collab with one person, I would have to say though Travis Scott. Just straight
that's
up
what's
Travis
up. That's
Scott.
respect.
Just get him on the oohs and ahs, and
Yeah,
then just handle the rest.
with the flow with it real quick.
Yeah, he's nice, man. He's a genius. Shout out to Travis Scott.
So with this being your first song, are you working on anything else?
All right, so I'm working on. I got a track right now that I'm about to be releasing soon. It's gonna be called My Time, and I know it's like a real cliche title, My Time and stuff, but it's gonna be something a little different on a different wave. I'm trying to go for like a song a month to drop.
Okay.
So if I can get a song a month, that'll be like a good 12 songs in the first year, and then I'm gonna head into like project mode, and I'm like, all right, I went all these different ways. Now which one do I really like? And I'm gonna make a project, just capitalizing on that.
Do you realize your first song was a banger, bro?
Yeah, like
what?
That's crazy.
Your first song was a banger, bro.
I appreciate that so much. Like I feel like it's a curse and a blessing at the same time, because now it's like I gotta keep that level up.
Bro, you set the bar here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So many people wish they could say that. You know what I'm saying? So you can be a testimony within yourself. Like, look, you can do it.
Anybody out there can do this.
Yep.
If you believe, and you can do this, man. Like, I went into the studio and I had the song written, and I didn't know what it would actually sound like in my head, but I just knew I had the lyrics and this is the beat, and like, let's see what we can do.
Right.
And it just accidentally happened. Like, it was just like, wow. And that was my first real taste of like music in a controlled environment, as opposed to just freestyling with the homies on the bus rides to away games and stuff. You know what it's like?
You already know what
it's like.
Yeah. Okay, so true. How can people relate to you as like an artist here?
I say my biggest relatable part is like, I love my family. I love my family so much. I take pride in my family, and I know like that's a very common thing to just love your family. But
shout out my dukes, man. Shout out my dukes.
Same here. Shout out my parents and whole fam. And one thing that I could really relate to, or people could really relate to me, is that this is actually like a tough one because I'm not seeing myself from an outside review, but I'm gonna be straight up and just say like,
basically what I'm saying is, who are you? Who are you in the industry? Who are you as an artist?
I'm a grinder.
Okay.
Like I'm a grinder. That's so cliche, but like Sunday night at 10:30, you're gonna catch me on my Mac, like doing a graphic for like a client, or just grind. And then one other
versatile
thing,
with it too.
Yeah. I'm real personal. Like I'm so open. Like I documenting my whole life on YouTube under ViaCJ, the name. I'm vlogging, so I'm documenting this whole journey. And I feel like just watching the vlogs, you could see what I'm doing, and I don't even have to like explain to people like what I'm doing. Is you could just watch it on the screen.
Right.
And one thing about me is I'm very positive. So like,
that's what's up.
Yeah, I like to put out a positive message, and I feel like if I could make somebody's day brighter, why not do it?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I relate to people.
Cool, man. Well, I enjoy having you on the show, man. So look, you got any shout outs out there?
Any shout outs I would give, I would definitely give a shout out to my man over there, Liam, right there, who took me out here, man. I'm so appreciative. And then I'll give another shout out, Drex Carter in the Central Florida area.
Drex, man.
I saw Gabriel's interview.
Yep. Okay, you seen it?
Gabriel's my boy.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Studio 18. Shout out my parents. I'm so blessed that you guys support everything I do. Shout out to my girl and her family, and just shout out to everybody in this room right now, because I feel good energy with you.
Well,
guys.
I'm gonna say shout out to you, man, because you are a real class A act. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
So I'm proud that a lot of the Heat of the Week winners, man, they bringing a lot of good energy, bro. So y'all gotta keep that up, man.
Look what I'm wearing. Like, what is this? Like, I got the collar.
You got the polo tee
I got the
on.
collar action.
You got the polo tee. Look, bro, I love my polo tee, man. You can always find us in the polo tee.
I just came out of a social media meeting, so I do social media for people, like professionally, and that's
like on some marketing tip.
Yeah. I do marketing and social media, and I run ads and all that stuff, and that's where I take a lot of that's where I'm like 50-50 with music. But I just got out of a meeting, and then I hopped out of work, and I'm like in the meeting, I'm like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I gotta shoot to Orlando. I'm in Palm Bay, like, and I'm like, yo, Liam, I need a ride, and we're just scrambling, and that's why, we just had to hustle, and that was the whole
That's what's up,
the whole get up.
We always hustling and grinding out here in these
just to get places.
Right, trying to get from point A to point B. So what's your Instagram? I know your Instagram, but they don't know your Instagram.
The Instagram is @it's ViaCJ. I'll spell it out @ITSVIACJ. That's the Instagram right there, and I'm on there a lot, so you reach out to me.
Follow
anytime.
it.
Yes, follow it. I like that.
All right, man. So thank you for coming out, man.
Thank you so much. I
you
appreciate
have a safe trip, and
safe journey.
I will see you soon on your next project, right?
I'm so excited for
on
everything.
the next stage performance, right?
I'm just.
You say you got more to come.
Anything that's coming at me, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just ready. I'm just ready.
All right, man. Well, look, ViaCJinterview 102 Jams, man. You know the plugged in exclusive, so y'all stay with us, man. Finna get hot back into this DJ Corey mix and vibe real quick. We got more from the Glorious Connect.
You know,
coming up next, man. So y'all vibe with us. I'll holla at y'all.
Sure.
Yeah.